I'll take care of it. Pick it up. I'll do it immediately. You're dismissed. Anything for the Bureau.
You're dismissed.
My pleasure.
I've got nothing more for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That'll be all.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Don't let it go to your head.
No problem.
I've got nothing more for you.
Glad to be of assistance.
Fine. Get out of here.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Don't let it go to your head.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
No, he's not in. No, not today. A research project he has to oversee. Yes, top secret stuff. Like strictly classified. Oh, he is, isn't he? Did you see him sing karaoke at the Christmas party? Oh, dreamy. Ugh, don't remind me. We have this new office role, and I honestly don't know how she got the job. She had no experience. But every little thing needs to be explained. Internal thing, if you can believe it. I heard she was in maintenance before. Yes, really. Yeah, it's a pain. Oh, okay. Call you later. Okay. Yes, we will. Bye. You're late.
Please give me a chance. I can do better.
Time is money.
Sorry I'm late. No problem. It won't happen again, I promise. My pleasure.
Nerve of this woman. Who does she think she is? Someone has to take it. I don't know. Did you read? We have... It's rather serious, actually. Hey, Miss Marshall, hold in the
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. Please. Take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good.
What is happening? I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here. Where am I? What is this? I want it to end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Don't let it go to your head. You're late.
I've got nothing more for you. Got something. Fine. Get out of here.
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
Oh, have you seen him? Mr. Fate, the new director? Oh, yeah. Very handsome. He'll be DHA secretary, don't you think? They say he's very smart. Great. So you can really put the Bureau back on the map.
Do your job. We haven't gone all day.
Doesn't she know how dangerous the director is? He's unstable. He'll tear her apart.
She took the director from hand, but it's evidence against the
They must be working together. She must be in on it.
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
We've been invaded. I must act. I'll take the slide projector to the nostalgia department. I'll turn it on. I'll bring the hiss in. I'll fix this. I can hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. He was the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn things. They didn't listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again. They're either dead or they're monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally. The nostalgia department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took it. A memento. In Ordinary. After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all. I lost my train of thought. It's confused. Like, somebody, switching channels too fast. But, I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. It started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream, like a faraway voice calling you to wake up. I'd open my eyes with those words still on my lips. See, in the dream, they had made perfect sense, but awake, they're like a foreign language, already forgotten. Then the sense of loss hits, like losing a child, like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song, a poem, a prayer that would light up my world and make me break through, make all this pain worth it. Something once lost was found, and it made a home in me. A spring with, like, waves carving me, making me see. And it grew until it filled me. And I receded deeper into myself, into this office, locked in this oldest house, which is my aging body. I stared in awe through the people, and I was filled with knowledge and made better. I often feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, like there's someone watching me. They can see me, but I can't see them. I remember it was like this dream I had last night. See, there was this man, here, in this very room. And then, well, sometimes he was a plumber, unclogging the drain, and because there was a fish stuck there. Yeah, a big fish. But sometimes he was an old god, you see, and he had put the fish there in the first place to keep the waste. There was rising waste from leaking out, so he was he was conflicted, but he knew many things, but he was also sort of senile, like me. It was more like a riddle or an omen. It wasn't a very good one or an interesting one, but I get so confused so easily. It's so very hard to follow everything that's happening.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The Hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the Hiss. The Hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The Hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. I'm not doing this anymore. What am I doing? I need to get to Trench's office. I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I need my gun.
The Thundersaw stole you. Happiness comes like pearls of yellow and red. You're a worm through time. The Thundersaw stole you.
I know what I must do.
Yellow and red.
Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
I can't feel you. I can't... This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there is something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go? Really? This is so weird. But it is my head. You're such a weirdo, Jesse. Grow brighter around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the Hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the Hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I to end her dream, I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me. Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I. Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
The slide or the slide projector? Or is the distinction itself a fallacy? Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you. Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss, the biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals. I wonder if I could...
How do you feel about me?
You act like it just... You've been director since we first... I'm still through. Nothing's changed. But the Bureau, Trench and Darling, their knowledge, anything not written down, they knew the Bureau better than it.
They're the Bureau's past. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from... We'll be better. We won't ever. When the hiss got into my... I think Darling even... Does that make any...
Well, empirically, but... And considering that he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or other.
And that...
The fact that he hid those forces from... It's infuriating. This time he may have taken us, but as long as his consciousness can proceed...
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect...
I'm not a child. Don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
How is...
I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or... Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then that's fair. He waited a long time.
Don't worry, we'll be monitored. If he wakes up, I don't mean that in a hostile...
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that the hiss got into my head.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, they were in my head. I saw terrible... I mean, I was about to go under forever when the HRAs had come back on. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for... Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call... or at least...
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of that, and I'm okay with it. Just glad you're here with me. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power. Wait, maybe their goal was to access the astral plane.
That still doesn't tell...
But I have been digging through confidential files, and it looks like any data on them has either been deleted or...
Then maybe it's time. Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Where are the files on
file on the old director, Northmore? Didn't list any date of death. You know anything about that?
Could be an error. The records staff process a lot of data. Maybe it just slipped through.
Yeah, maybe. Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
So, what's next for Simon?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. Seriously, though, we need to research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire fucking world.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau. They're not stylish, but better safe than...
I don't think anyone... not after this. What are your thoughts?
Don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but... well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what?
The situation is we are still to mention the months of repairs is...
But is it...
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting his.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide?
Salvador never did, but I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were look, these things are not toys, and acting at least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while. Any ideas?
The last time I saw her was in May. I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go.
Did you ask where she...
Marshall is kind of a timp, but she was by herself.
Not really, but thanks. I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Pope is now head of research. It's official.
When was the review process? Why weren't we consulted?
It's pretty clear she earned it. Give him hell, Director.
Great Night Springs episode. Visitors from the Red Zone.
I heard Pope was promoted. Head of research.
What? The director's just handing out promotions?
I guess you better get in there.
My reflection trapped in the darkness of the coffee I nurse. The rain turned the lights of the city into a mosaic on the windows. The day's paper lists all the things wrong in the world. The list grows longer by the day. The difference between the morning and the night? Coffee. Whiskey. No other difference. The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It feels like I just closed my eyes. It's dark. I sit up on the bed in the gloom. I get up, I shower. The driver waits for me downstairs, takes me to the oldest house.
An old man stares at me in the car window. It's raining. It's dark. Late at night, he brings me back here. It's not a home. It's a room where I sleep in, waking up just as tired as I was before going to bed. Endless grind.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
I hope you're right. You heard the director stop the hiss, right? Sounds like she can really handle things.
Finally, someone had the balls to take the fight to them. It's about time we had someone other than...
I'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, brother. If you wake up.
God duty is so boring.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed. Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond. Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
back out, Director? Can I come with?
The director shut it down. No problem.